there was a moment not long ago where I knew something had to shift. Not in my business strategy, not in my process or structure, but in my nervous system. I just had opened my inbox and saw a client had rescheduled, no explanation, just one click. And suddenly, my heart was racing. I had anxious thoughts, overwhelmed, fearful thoughts, self-doubt, that tunnel vision, a familiar tension wrapped around my chest. Not because that email was rude, but because deep down, my body read it as a threat. You know, that fight, flight, freeze response or stress response. All of a sudden, you get that email or that message you weren't expecting. And that's what no one talks about when you're building a business or being an entrepreneur. That there are ups and downs and things can take an unexpected turn. If you don't learn to regulate your emotional state, it will run your company for you. What I realized that day is that something every entrepreneur hits, the edge where mindset work stops working, because emotional regulation isn't about positive thinking. It's not just breathe or go meditate. It's biological. When you're stuck in a high stress reactivity, your prefrontal cortex, a part of your brain responsible for logic and creativity, literally shuts down and your survival brain takes over. That's when we make impulsive decisions, send the wrong email, or change our offer again, or worse, spiral into burnout and call it a strategy shift. So here's what you can do. Here's a 3-part nervous system reset I now use, guide my clients through when pressure spikes. First is I name it. Notice what you're feeling, not just thinking. Label it. Embarrassed, panicked, out of control. This re-engages your logical brain. Language gives you space. Second is narrow it. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can influence right now? It could be something as small as standing up, closing one tab, turning off Slack notifications for 10 minutes. This creates agency, a shift out of freeze or flight mode. Number 3, neutralize it. Now that you've interrupted the pattern, reset your baseline. A few ways that can work fast. I call it a box breathing, like inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 8, and then inhale again for 4. Hold for 2, exhale for 8. You just go round in circle and do this just for about 5 minutes. Cold water on your wrists, or literally humming that stimulates your vagus nerve and signals safety. It seems simple, but it's powerful because emotional regulation isn't about not feeling. It's about letting those feelings run your business. Entrepreneurs who regulate, they lead calmly with clarity. They sell without grasping. Business proffers, they recover faster. And they make decisions from alignment, not fear. So if you are in that state where it feels like you're oscillating between burnout and panic, or your business is just being held together by adrenaline and overfunctioning, I've built something for you. I call it the Nervous System Reset, Break the Burnout Anxiety Loop. It's a mini course and it walks you this process with real examples from client calls, from launches, from conflict moments. DM me the word reset and I'll send it over. You don't need more grit. You need a regulated foundation that leads you, not just react. Let's get you out of that loop. Thank you guys for watching. Bye for now.